Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with another video. And this is basically a message to any black cops that may happen to come across this video. You can defend your fellow white counterparts, and your fellow racist counterparts all you want. But when something happens to you, they're not ready to defend you. Here, well, first of all, the officer Noor from Minnesota, he ended up shooting a white woman named Kuzanik, and she was from Australia, and they wanted to press charges on her, on the officer. Yet, when it comes to what happened to the officers that killed Tamir Rice, Eric Garner, and many others, they find a way to get them off. When it was two cops that accidentally killed the innocent little boy, when they meant to shoot at the father, who turned out to be a domestic abuser, that was who he was targeting. They immediately charged both of them, and now one of them is spending 40 years in prison. But when that SWAT raid killed that little girl, and it happened to be the wrong house, not one conviction. If you've heard of F the Police, the music video, the music song from the rap group NWA, there's a line that says, "Black police showing out for the white cops." That means that the black police will basically sell out against their community and work with the racist white cops. Yet, when black cops get their moment, we don't hear Blue Lives Matter try to help them out, and we definitely don't see the black community come and aid them, because they have betrayed the black community. So black officers, I want to know, are you still willing to defend the police? Or are you going to finally start showing some courage and start calling out these police officers who try to make your profession look bad? You had a black police officer aid some white ones, beat up this guy, and he was the one that made the biggest amount of punches. But if it was a white person, the black officer just goes wailing, you think those white cops will let him continue to wail on a white person? Don't really think so. Now, I'm going to show you some stories of what happened to some black officers that end up getting hurt by their own counterparts. And then I'm going to talk about what happened to this one that got fired and now is demanding money. But let's start with a black woman who happens to be a police chief, and a white officer happened to be the one that threatened her with a banana. Now, the good news is the white officer, according to this, may have been fired. But I thought the police were supposed to stick together. And if Blue Lives Matter were to come, are they going to aid the black police chief? Or are they going to aid the fired white cop that threatened the police chief? I want y'all to think that in mind. I probably don't even need to read the video, but I'm about to go to another story. A black NYPD officer is suing department for $5 million after he claims fellow officers arrest him and then lied. A black police officer. See, okay, that's another story. I don't even need to read this article because I pretty much know what's going on. See, the black police officer's fellow white friends in the police department tried to make up and said that the officer led him on a high-speed chase or something like that in the Bronx. By the way, the officer's name is Karma Powell, and now he's suing his own department. I'm like, how did the officers... I mean, this black police officer had to have done something to piss off his fellow officers. But I thought they were supposed to be brothers in blue, brothers and sisters in blue. When white cops are killing your people, black officers, if you happen to watch this, you try to defend the fellow officers instead of helping your community. Yet, when you're in a pickle, I don't see your fellow white officers helping you. In fact, they try to do more harm to you than help you out when you get in trouble or when you going through a situation. And when they do something to you, they try to lie and justify what happened to you. Now, I'm glad that this police officer is suing his department, and I hope he wins his case. Yeah, I'm not really reading these articles. I pretty much want to know. This is basically making a rant. I'm just trying to rant at these black officers who want to stand by their fellow officers and throw the black community, their community, under the bus. And then when something happens to you, you probably try to go run back to your community, or go to other communities, or try to get Blue Lives Matter to help you, and then no one helps you. Now, here's one more thing. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's another article. Alright, here. Oh, by the way, that was the story of the Milwaukee basketball player. But I think a lot of people have told that story, so I'm just telling stories that are not getting told. Like this one right here. Now back to the black officers. Here is a black officer. He's mad at his own community. This is a black officer who's mad about people being angry at the police. First of all, he calls himself Mac a fool. Well, you guess one thing, right? He is a fool. Because you're going to throw your community under the bus. You're going to basically ignore what's happening to people that look like you just to stand by your fellow officers. Matter of fact, let's watch this video so I can show you the example of his coonery and buffoonery.
I'm finna go hit this 12-hour shift, man, but real talk, man, everybody wanna say fuck the police, man. Say fuck you. Shit, every time Pookie Earl hit the goddamn wet stick and he come in the house tripping on the go upside your head, you wanna call me. Don't have the audacity to say fuck me. No, fuck you, man. Shit, I ain't got time to be fighting his naked ass. Shit, hit his ass with the taser, that shit don't work. Try to square up with the motherfucker, that shit don't work. I'm like, man, I ain't say, you got it, bro. You got it, I ain't even finna fight with you, man. Say, man, it's tough out here though, man, but say, I can't do this shit forever. They gonna kill me out here, man. Y'all like, comment, share my videos, man. Let me get viral so I can put this 2-week notice in. Shit, free Kodak Black. I'm finna go hit this 12-hour shit.
Well, you hear that? He doesn't care about his own community. He basically just threw black people under the bus. Now, just look at what happened. He did allow his video to go viral, and you know what? He got fired for it. So yeah. Now who looks like? First of all, F you, Macafool. You are a big fool to put this video out, throwing your people under the bus. We're trying to fight against white supremacy, or white racism, and one of the things of white racism is that they have infiltrated the police. You have racists running around dressed up as police officers at killing black folks and other non-whites, but mostly black folks, and particularly black men that look like you, fool. Whack-a-fool, that's what they should put right here. And now it looks like you decided to launch a GoFundMe trying to get people to give you money after you lost your job. And I bet you I know which people you're hoping will donate. You're probably hoping that black folks will donate to you. You want to run back to the community. I bet you're trying to get your fellow Blue Lives Matter and your fellow cops. And watch when they don't give you not 1 cent to help save you. So, yeah, black police officers, this is the cost of selling out your own people for that badge. That badge didn't start off as a police officer's badge. It started off as a overseer, as in they were responsible for hunting down runaway slaves and watching over slaves so that they wouldn't run away. Do I think all cops are bad? Probably not. There might be some good cops, black or white, but if you who claim to be good cops, then you need to start calling out some of these bad cops that is making your profession look bad. Yes, their racism and they're attacking the community instead of protecting the community is making your profession look bad. So-called good cops and black people that are cops, black cops, all this is doing is making you look like sellouts. Now, if you are a black cop that wants to help the black community, you're gonna have to start calling this stuff out. If y'all want to read the articles, I will leave the link to each article that I just showed. And maybe you can do your own videos on these 3 articles. I'll leave them in the description box and maybe even the comment section or both. Share this video and these articles. Leave comments in the comment sections to see how you think and feel about this situation. If you're not subscribed to any of my accounts, whether they be on YouTube, Black Junction TV, or Black Spot TV, please go and subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'll upload an upcoming video. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for your time, and I hope I catch you in another video.